There's a child who has shot a SWAT officer with the SWAT officer's own gun. This took place at a literacy fair. I don't know how this stuff happens. There's a piece in Raw Story about this. There's a child who's thought to be no older than 8 years old who shot a SWAT officer with the SWAT officer's own service weapon in California a few days ago while he was showing off tactical equipment to kids. I don't know why at a literacy fair an armed SWAT officer does a display of tactical equipment. I don't know. Let's skip over that at least temporarily because I don't know what the deal is with that. Lodi Police Chief Mark Helms told KMAX that this took place at the 2013 Literacy Fair, Little Buckaroos Reading Roundup. Now, Lewis, when you hear about Little Buckaroos Reading Roundup, does that sound like the place for a tactical gear demonstration from a SWAT officer?
No, I really doubt he was there for security with a bag full of tactical gear. I have no idea what was happening here.
Helms said that the SWAT officer, Robert Wrench, was in a SWAT vehicle demonstrating equipment to children when a boy between 6 and 8 years old walked up behind him and fired his holstered Glock 40 caliber service weapon into his leg. The bullet is said to have grazed the officer's leg, no serious injuries. According to witnesses, the child was able to walk up to the officer and was able to manipulate his handgun while it was in the holster, causing it to discharge. This should never have happened, especially in an environment where children were present. We must ask the question, Lewis, is our children learning from displays like this?
I would like to think that this child definitely learned something. He learned the hard way, don't play with guns.
This is fundamentally confusing, though, because you know how the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun, and I thought that the SWAT dude was probably supposed to be the good guy with the gun in this case, but it was his weapon that ended up being fired. I'm all confused about who's good, who's bad, and how many guns we needed in this situation.
Well, clearly he needed a second gun on his other hip so he could shoot the child before the child shot him with his own other holstered gun.
Well, he probably had something in his bag of tactical gear that he was using for a display to 6 to 8-year-old kids at the Little Buckaroos Reading Roundup that he could have used. I don't know. It's a bizarre story and not particularly surprising, given that time and time again we hear about gun safety rallies where a bunch of people get shot and all sorts of these types of things. So there it is, a child shooting a SWAT officer with his own gun. The SWAT officer's own gun, that is. Please take a second to go to donateyouraccount.com/David Pakman Show and donate a Twitter retweet or a Facebook share or both. We're trying to work our way back up into the top 5 on Donate Your Account. Donateyouraccount.com/David Pakman Show. It takes only seconds.